Mrs. Meena Mistry is talking to us about a book that she and a friend wrote during lockdown. They started on the second day of lockdown, and essentially it is a handbook or like a first aid kit to help people to cope with traumatic experiences and what we went through the lockdown, for example.
That'll be good.
So if you can pick up the slider, perhaps we could hear the telephone slider.
Yes.
Namaste, Meena ji, can you hear us?
Yes. Good morning. Namaste.
Namaste. And welcome.
So on this side, you're talking to Srimati Shanti Siuji, who's the presenter for this morning, Meena ji.
Yes.
Namaste, Meena ji.
Namaste, Shanti ji. How are you?
I'm very good, thanks. Thank you for being in our program.
No, thank you for giving me the opportunity. I'm very, very grateful.
So, unlike many of us, I see during the lockdown period, you and your friends have been very busy. So, talk to us about this publication that we're all excited about that's available on Amazon currently.
So, during the lockdown challenge, we posted wellness challenges with a few ladies on Facebook. And on the third day of the lockdown, myself and Roshni Magan, my co-author, while discussing, realized we needed to create a first aid kit to survive any adversity, not necessarily COVID only. And in essence, to understand whether the individual will rise below into the depths of despair or rise above holistic wellness. And this is what the book illustrates, yes.
So, and the way I understand it, so you took a couple of days during the lockdown. How long did it take to put the book together, by the way?
The book took about 2 months to put together, yes.
So as I understand, the book has something like 8 different elements or 8 different chapters. Can you run through us what the different various chapters are all about?
Okay, so the book is about 2 hours to read, but it works through activities and it's how long you take to do the activities and exercises. It starts from the physical wellness, the social, environmental, financial, mental, emotional, spiritual, and finally, the chapter is on soul wellness, the final chapter.
So, and I presume in each of these sectors or each of these chapters, you have a kind of assistance or a program of assistance for listeners or readers who may have challenges in any of these aspects.
Yes. So it works differently with a different group of people. For example, the matriculants are going through a difficult year this year. And I would probably talk about the career wellness with them, yes. So
let's unpack 1 or 2 of those sectors. We know from our listeners' experiences and what is happening out there in the marketplace, lots of people are very concerned about this financial stability and how they're going to cope with either loss of earnings or loss of business, etc. So how does your book help these people to come to terms with what's happening with them?
So the book discusses and provides an opportunity for you to do an activity to test the waters of your financial readiness. Mm-hmm. After a short synopsis, it allows the individual to create a simple mini budget. And then the second activity allows you to explore your inner talents or both skills, if required, to creatively help you move forward towards restarting one's financial stability.
So, in other words, you would use the individual's inherent talents to not necessarily stick to the same career, but look at other avenues that the person may have opportunities in. Is that what you are saying?
Yes, because you must remember, sometimes your hobbies becomes your career and your career becomes your hobbies. So it all depends on the individual. Because with me, I was never a writer, but in this lockdown, with all the time that I had, it inspired me to write. So I think we all have hidden talents and we all just need to dig deeper inside, yes.
Yeah, so the other element that really intrigues me is the one on soul wellness. So how would you define soul wellness and what does this chapter concentrate on?
Okay, so I think the easiest way for me to do this is, can I ask you some questions, Rajesh?
Certainly.
So now that we're in level 3, has your previous resolutions changed?
Resolution during the lockdown you're talking about?
Yes.
No, it hasn't changed. Actually, it's become the same resolutions have now have taken a sharper angle, have become more concentrated.
Okay. So in the 12 houses of soul wellness that I discussed, try to choose one house from there. I'm just going to mention them very quickly. So the 12 houses are personal care, family bond, educational excellence, cultural excellence, career success, financial independence, social wellness, environmental wellness, mindful practice, emotional intelligence, selfless service, and spiritual practice. Which one attracts your heart to discuss?
So let's take emotional intelligence, EI. I think that's what it's referred to. Yes.
Sure. So on that basis, let's discuss that specific house.
Yes.
And now that we're in level 3, has your previous resolutions towards the emotional intelligence changed or not?
Well, prior to lockdown and post lockdown, I think there's been a vast change in the consciousness of what is emotional stability, because a lot of things we took for granted are now no longer valid. For example, just going across the road to say hello to your friend, you can't do that any longer because you have to stay away and wave a goodbye or send an SMS or call the person. So by nature, human beings are gregarious people. We are social people. So when that element is taken out of your lives, so it can be traumatic for some people. For me, for example, it has been a challenge.
It has been a challenge. Definitely, I think most viewers will say 90% will say yes. The second question I want to pose is, have you been taken out of your comfort zone with this?
Yes, of course.
So both question answers were yes. So let's do like a simple activity. So you choose from 1 is poor, 2 is fair, 3 is neutral, 4 is good, and 5 is excellent. So which level do you want to achieve in the emotional intelligence, the house that you chose? Yes.
I would like to have 5 excellence.
5, okay. Yes. That's excellent. What price are you willing to pay to achieve this?
Well, whatever that needs to be sacrificed, whether it's bad habits or old habits, or whether it is reworking my whole intellectual perspective of things, whatever it takes, let's put it that way.
Okay, and then the last question, what will you truly achieve if the 1 and 2 are realized?
Well, hopefully I'll be at peace with myself about the fact that I can cope no matter what the circumstances are.
So yes, so definitely I think I relate to you with the adversity, may it be COVID or anything that can come your way, cyclones or hurricanes or whatever. It's that the piece that you need to overcome any adversity, and then you achieved it truly well in this test question that I've done for you. And in that way, with the chapter on soul wellness, every person can work through each house by themselves, and then we are planning to then do webinars, maybe a 30-minute free webinar, and then depending on what specific chapter people want to discuss and take it further. Yeah.
So what we missed a very important element, Meena ji, and that is the name of the book. What is the book called?
The book is called Revive, Revitalize, and Recreate.
Revise, Revitalize, and Recreate. And where is it available, ma'am?
The book is currently available as an e-book. Our illustrator, Koshambi Sukla, converted it so it can be published on Amazon.
Yes.
However, a print copy on Amazon will be available within 2 weeks. And we're also in discussion with various local suppliers and are waiting a response from them.
So how on Amazon, how has the response been thus far?
Sorry, Rajesh?
How has the response been to the book thus far?
So far, it's been excellent. It's been good on Amazon, yeah. Amazon has decided to also publicize our book for 2 months. We just currently heard, and with no charge, which is excellent for us.
So just simply because of, so they are going to publish it simply because it's been so popular on the electronic format. Is that why they're going to publish it? They
have a review committee that they all sit together and review the book before they even put it onto the platform of Amazon to sell the book. So I wouldn't be able to give you all the details, though.
So, yeah, but is it available on Amazon if people want to look at those reviews?
So, yes. So you just download the Amazon app, and you can get it on your cell phone, the book. You can get it on your laptop, any device, your iPad, yes.
So just talking about lockdown. So a couple of months ago, we probably will not be talking about ebooks and getting our reading material via ebooks.
Yes.
And just an indication of how things have changed and how the normal way of doing business is fast changing.
Yes.
Meenaji, thank you so much for your time. Is there anything else you want to share with us?
No, I just want to say thank you to the listeners. Be safe, be blessed, and I think just take one day at a time. I'm so grateful to Hindwani, and I wish you all the very, very best. And thank you for giving me and Shivdev Training Academy this opportunity to showcase our book.
Thank you.
Thank you very, very much.
Thank you for your time as well. Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste. Bye.